Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to our nameless podcast once again.
I also would like to apologize for the amount of times I say yeah in my previous podcast.
No, I also like to apologize for whispering a lie on accident. I really don't mean to. I try my best to speak up and then I just fade away every time.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah.
That's okay, you agree.
I need to read more so I can expand my vocabulary.
Exactly.
This
That's what you're gonna say.
Ridiculous.
But so let me tell you about my morning yesterday. Cause yesterday I had a morning. I woke up literally at like 4:30, right? I usually set my alarm so I can wake up at 5 o'clock. But I woke up, I had to pee so bad. Every morning I have to pee. Literally, I don't know what kind of disease I have that makes me have to pee so bad. But I woke up at 4:30, had to pee. Then I was like, okay, I'm up, might as well make some coffee. So I went to go make myself some coffee, and I got the cream that I have, the caramel creamer, and I'm going to pour it in my cup. Somehow it's coming out like slime. Literally,
Your
so
coffee?
the cream,
Oh,
so gross and thick and nasty. It literally plopped in my cup. I almost threw up. And then I looked at the expiration date. It didn't say till October. So I'm like, what is going on?
maybe it's our fridge.
I think maybe because I had it in the door and not like the actual fridge part. I think if I get more creamer, I'll just keep it in the actual fridge.
Because I feel like my things mold or expire quickly in the fridge too.
Yeah, I don't know what's that about. But literally, while I'm having this like breakdown, I had the cabinet open. Tell me why your rabbit climbs in the cabinet. I was like, rabbit, do not piss me off right now, please. I'm surprised you didn't hear me yesterday morning because I was like, get out.
Coffee. I always wake up to your coffee making, but yeah, that's dude. So what'd you do? You just
He got out. I was like, come on, get out. And he just jumped out. I got a little scared. I was like, you kidding me right now? Yeah, that was it. Then I had to make myself a whole new cup of coffee and you just use regular freaking oat milk. And that's it.
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big oat milk hater.
No, I like oat milk, but I need some kind of flavor. Like, I like the caramel or something.
You should
Brown
have gotten
sugar.
some on my thing.
I thought about it, but I was already running. After that, I was running late, so I was like, you know what, fuck it.
Wait, I want to hear about the date.
Okay, so literally on, what day was that, Sunday? I hung out with this guy. I told him about this podcast, so I hope he never listens to
What?
it.
What'd you say?
He was just like asking me what I've been up to, and I was like, oh, you know, got a little podcast, hope that pops off, so I don't have to work no more. But this guy, honestly, let me set the scene for you, okay? So imagine me being a freshman in college, right? And I'm seeing, you know, boys out there, a lot going on. This guy is the first guy I've ever, like, hung out and, like, felt, you know, I liked him a little bit, you know?
Or I haven't never heard about him.
He was irrelevant by the time we first met.
Okay.
But yeah, we used to hang out all the time my freshman year. He was a sophomore. And at that time, I feel like I used to think that he was, like, a star. He knew everybody on campus. He was, like, you know, we walk around, he say hi to like 20 people while we're out there. And I was like, wow, this guy really got a lot going on for himself. He's gonna do a lot of stuff. He's gonna like be doing great things and, you know, be out and about. So when I hung out with him on Sunday, it felt like everything I used to think about him was just like shattered. And it kind of broke my heart because he was just so like depressed. And he was just like...
When you hung out?
Yeah,
Oh.
He just seemed so depressed, and he was just saying, like, how he doesn't have a job right now, and he's just trying to figure it out, like, life out, and he was just like, yeah, I'm turning 25, and I really don't got shit going on. I was like, damn, what happened to you?
That's really sad.
It is sad. I used to, like,
What
love
did you
him.
say?
I was just like, you know, things are gonna get better. You know, you're gonna figure it out one day. It's gonna be fine.
Why is he trauma dumping on you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that whole session was like a big trauma dump. And I was just like, don't diss me right now.
What'd you guys do?
We went to this beach, like kind of by the shore, but a different spot. What is it called? I can't remember what it was called, but we went over there and we were just walking. It had like a playground and stuff. It was nice. But yeah, hopefully he gets his shit together. Because I did feel bad for him. I was like, what happened? What's going on?
How did it end?
He was just saying, like, he was like, oh, I gotta get back. But he lives with his parents, which is fine. Like, it'd be like that. But he doesn't have his own car.
Why do you
somehow, every single time, like, you don't get no fucking car.
Every man talks to.
Literally, the only one was the French boy who had a car. He ghosted me. What the hell? But yeah, it was fine afterwards. I think that we could be friends, but I don't really, see the future with him anymore, like I used to back in the day.
I feel that though. I used to feel like that, like how he feels.
Yeah.
Right now.
Same, but also like, I've never been the type of person to like stay in like my sadness. Like I get sad, I be sad, but like, outwardly I'm gonna be like, no, I'm doing great. Like, good things are coming my way. Even now, like, I'm always like, good things are happening. And I'm fucking sad. Shit's going left sometimes, but I feel like you gotta speak it in order for it to happen for real. You know?
Did you make him happy for the day at least?
I think so. He texted me afterwards, said he had a good time.
Aw, that's good.
But
I always look forward to those texts. Because you better have had a good time with me.
You better fucking text me afterwards. No, literally, the French boy, though, he texted me afterwards, and then I texted him back, and he never responded. Jeez, what'd you text me for? You should just let me out open after that. Let's talk about Love Island.
Okay, I was about to say, let's talk about Nicole.
Nicole, man, fuck Nicole. I was feeling bad for her for, like, right after the reunion a little bit, just because I'm like, yeah, men do suck sometimes. Sometimes, like, they just lie, and you're like, damn. What the fuck did you lie for?
So let's give insight if they don't know what we're talking about. This Love Island couple were like runner-ups. Is that how you say it?
They were like 4th place.
Oh yeah, 4th place.
Yeah.
Anyways, the guy had photos leaked of him, and he had told her that it was an ex-girlfriend who he had sent it to, but it turns out it was just to a random person on a dating app, and she was really hurt about that because he lied to her. But he's like, dude, I couldn't tell you, like, I was going
through it.
And they were arguing like pretty badly on the show. Like, that was so hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were watching it, we were like, calm down, like, this is do this privately. Why is it that shit fucked? It's really fucked that she waited to the reunion to bring
say
it
all
up.
that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, I didn't want to meet up with you before because I just knew you were gonna say you only met up with me for reunion, or to say you tried or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's some backwards ass thinking.
And I was like rewatching some clips back, and you could tell he was like stressed because he turned pale and like he was shaking.
He did.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, I didn't hear about the what did you ask me earlier?
So I was watching the Viall Files podcast with Nick Viall or whatever, and Nicole was on it, and he was kind of insinuating it, and she was just like, she didn't not deny it, right? So he was just saying like, do you think that Kendall didn't tell you the truth because he's ashamed of what that might uncover? And she was like, I don't want to comment on that.
Yeah, I had seen that. Everybody's dragging that podcast. Mm-hmm. They're like, why would you even say that?
Mm-hmm. And then he made another comment. He was like, oh yeah, so I can speak for all straight men or something like that. And then people were like, what is wrong with you?
I was so happy to see the next day that he had broken up with her.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Thank God, because she is too much.
They just don't need to be together.
Yeah, like Tiara had said that night, like she's just always gonna hold that against him, and he doesn't need that. He's trying to move on.
But you know what she also said was, remember when that whole thing was happening with the club thing, and those two girls were saying like they kicked them out because they were black or whatever. Nicole said, "Oh, I just had to, publicly apologize for them, and I had to say that this and this was going on." She said that that's what what's his name again? Kendall was telling her, and then she said that he said, "Oh, and I had to like make up with them so everybody else wouldn't hate me." So she said that he was just faking it all and just doing it so that he wouldn't get canceled.
I wasn't. Fuck, I can't talk. I wasn't too informed on that. What happened?
So apparently, you know how like famous people, they'll do like those club appearances, right? And then a lot of people will just be in and like they just fill up and go because Kendall from Love Island is there, or Kenny from Love Island is there. So apparently they had their own section, right? And from what the two girls described it as, saying like it was full of people, but it was mostly just white girls. And these two black girls tried to come in, and they said that Kendall personally was like, "No, you can't fucking come in. Like, get the fuck out."
What did Kendall say?
So after this happened, after the girl was like, going all over TikTok and like saying what's going on, Kendall was like, "No, like it was only allowed for like friends and family to be in the section, and like I just was kicking out people who I didn't know, right?" And then she forgave him, and then like the next day, or like next couple of days, Kendall invited them back to like a beach house party type of thing. It was like, "Oh, we're all cool, ha ha, hee hee." But Nicole was saying like he did kick them out on purpose, but he just had to save his face and save his ass and like make it not seem like that.
And like, what's insane to me is that she was talking pretty badly about him, and they were still together at that time. Mm-hmm. Fuck off.
Yeah. She kept saying, "Oh, I haven't broken up with him yet." I'm like, "Girl, you're broken up. Yeah. You don't want to be with him. He probably don't want to be with you no more. Like, just call it what it is. Y'all broke up." But that's also the same with Kayla and Aaron. They were together for a long time and talking crazy about each other too.
Did you see that Leah's been getting a lot of hate now because she's everybody just switched up all of a sudden, and they were saying that she was being the mean girl to Andrea for the reunion.
People keep saying that PPG are mean girls.
Yeah, they're just defending.
They're just friends. Yeah. Also, like, this is my friend. I'm gonna defend her. She gonna defend me, and it's us against the world type of thing. I don't think they're mean girls though.
They wouldn't have even been put in that situation if Andrea hadn't been saying all that stuff
on TikTok. Yeah. Literally, she's posting 200 videos a day, talking shit, saying saying she could have had Miguel if she wanted to.
I was so sad they didn't bring that up on the podcast.
They should have said that on the reunion.
And she could have had Aaron too. She had said
she could have had every fucking body, girl. You left the villa. You got the boot.
But, did you know that Rob has a clothing line?
No.
He just started.
What is he selling?
Kind of like streetwear. I guess it was like I don't know, I didn't save it, but I thought that was really interesting. I'm like, where did this even come from?
It's good to sell something, make as much money as you can. Did you see that Serena did like a sponsor like deal with Beyonce's hair care line?
Oh no, that's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's fucking insane.
I heard they all have like talent agents now, and like are looking for new things to get into, which is good for them. Hopefully they all get rich and famous.
That's gonna be us.
No, literally, let's just go on Love Island. That's what we need to do. But maybe not Love Island. Let's go on Too Hot to Handle.
We'll be kicked out because
they'll be like, you bitches aren't doing shit.
Yeah, you're not making any connection. I'm like, and what about it? I just want the money.
That's it. I won't touch nobody.
Yeah, I remember have you watched The Bachelor? Do you like that?
No, I never watched it. You watched it?
No, I don't like it. It's too slow for me. Like, nothing's happening too quickly for me,
Yeah.
I had gone on a date, and this guy had asked me to go back to his place to watch The Bachelor with him, but it was like Gold Bachelor or
the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah. And I thought that was so weird.
With the older people.
Yeah. Oh no, that like, well, it wasn't weird. Weird is the wrong word.
different.
Yeah, it was very different for a guy to come ask me.
That's like a guy come and be like, hey, you want to come watch Love Island?
Yeah.
What you know about that? What girl told you to put this on?
Yeah, for real. How do you know about this? But yeah.
I kind of want to watch the new one because it's got like a young girl and like all the TikTokers know who she is and like are friends with her. So I'm like, maybe she's Asian too. I think she might be one of the first Asian women to be bachelorettes.
Nice.
So the other day I was watching this podcast and this girl was talking about how like she has like phone anxiety and just like overall just like conversation anxiety with like strangers. And like it reminded me of a time where my parents used to go to like Little Caesars or something. And I used to have really bad anxiety. I still do have anxiety sometimes, but they used to be like, Tira, if you don't go in there and order the pizza, we're going home. And I used to be like, no, please, no, don't make me order the pizza. I was like, please go order it, please. I used to be so stressed out that they would make me go order the pizza. Have you ever had any experiences like that?
Yeah, translating.
Oh, yeah.
When my mom would tell me to call and like translate like big stuff, like how's doctor saying, and I'm like, I don't know. Guys, if you don't know, I got fired from my first job ever, and it was a translator at a clinic.
Did we tell the story
That
on the last
wasn't
one or
fun. No.
Oh, okay.
But, well, I didn't get fired. They just stopped scheduling me, and I didn't bother asking why, because I hated that job.
They're like, this girl does not know Spanish. I don't know what she over here talking about.
I have something crazy that happened. It's not that crazy, but I am personally affected.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, if you don't, well, you guys don't know, but I had a teeth whitening journey with Smile Direct Club, and I still speak very highly about them because I saw quite a big of a difference between my teeth before and after, and the results are supposed to last like 6 months, and then you have to do it again. Anyways, I was like, I need to start doing it again because I feel like my teeth are turning yellow. So I go to TJ Maxx because I see that sometimes they sell the pens, but I couldn't find any. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go to Walmart because I know they'll have it there for sure. Mm-hmm. I go and like it's nowhere to be seen, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is weird. So then I'm like, okay, Walgreens will have it for sure. I go and it's not there either. Like it's gone. So then I looked it up and they were sued, and
oh no,
they're like what's it called?
Bankruptcy.
Yeah, they.
Mm-hmm.
So they're no longer gonna sell.
Damn.
I was like, what am I gonna do?
Whose teeth fell out?
No, it wasn't even that. It was just that they weren't showing like negative reviews on their profile, so it was promoting like false
advertising.
Yeah, because it was only positive stuff. But like I had a good experience with them.
But that was my comment.
Yeah. So now I'm fucked. Now I gotta find a new teeth whitening company.
I want to try one too. I want to try one of those trays with the lights. Didn't you used to have one of those? That was Smile Direct?
Yeah.
With the light on it?
Yeah.
I want to try one of those too. You know what? TikTok Shop almost got me for the first time. This is the first time I actually like went to the checkout and like was putting in my card numbers and stuff. You ever buy anything from TikTok Shop?
No.
You never even like had a thought of it?
No.
What? Usually I don't either, but yesterday I saw they had like a cute little purse for like $5. And I was like, no fucking way. So I literally put 2 different colors in my cart. And then like while I'm putting stuff in my cart, you know how it gives like suggested items? Another purse, $3. I'm like, shit, I'm racking up today. $13, 3 purses, that's a steal. As soon as I get to the checkout, I put in my card information and everything. I see the total. Tell me why the tax and like the shipping is just double the price.
Oh, shit.
Fuck no, TikTok Shop. You almost had me.
I have in my notes to talk about, and it just says forehead. But I don't know why. Or what about foreheads I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Did you see that the Menendez brothers case?
No.
Well, there's a show coming out on Netflix, which I'm kind of
Damn, I'm not buying that shit.
intrigued.
What's Menendez brothers? Who are they?
Basically, they were a rich family, and the two siblings killed their parents. And then they started buying, like, because they inherited all the money, so they started buying so much stuff. So then the cops, so they had said that somebody came and like killed them, you know. But then the cops started to get suspicious because they were buying all the stuff. They had no remorse. So then they admitted to their therapist, I think it was. So anyways, they took them to court, but then in court they were saying that they only did it because they couldn't take they were being abused, yeah. I couldn't think of the right word to say on here without being fucking our video taken down. Abused by their parents, like in all types of ways. So there was like a lot of people first saying they don't believe them, but then a lot of people are saying now that like it's true because you can tell like the emotion.
But even if they were, you can't just run up a check.
You know what I was thinking the other day is how crazy debt is. Like, I don't know if you heard about this story where this guy had a lot of debt, and he kept getting in debt because he was from a rich family and he was trying to like maintain that lifestyle. So anyways, he couldn't take it anymore, so then he unalived himself, and then all the debt went to like his daughter or his wife,
which is
something.
crazy. Let the dead die with me. What the heck?
Yeah, like
I didn't ask.
I don't understand how people let it get to that point. Or like when I would see Squid Games and when they were all like being told how much they're in debt. Do you remember that episode? And it would be like millions, and I'm like, how
did you get? But I can understand just because it like adds up. So even if you like have debt from 10 years ago, it's just like accumulating more and more debt just by sitting if you're not paying on it.
Right, but like I just understand why you're not paying on it. Like, pay a little bit at least, but
they
like,
broke.
don't let it get to that point. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's insane.
Anyways, it's insane. That's all my topics. I literally talked about the coffee. I talked about being on the phone.
The coffee had its own section.
I talked about my little date. I talked about Nicole, and I talked about TikTok Shop. Got anything else?
My forehead. I don't know what the forehead thing was about.
Is it about not putting makeup on your forehead?
No, guys, I don't put makeup on my forehead.
Let's talk about this epidemic that's happening. People don't want to put makeup on their forehead. Why don't you want to put makeup on your forehead?
Wait, this is a thing?
A lot of people don't want to put makeup on their forehead.
Huh? I've never heard of anybody else do that. I just don't put it because I used to have like really bad acne on my forehead, and then I finally cleared it, and I've just been scared to put makeup on it ever since. So that's why sometimes you can tell that my forehead is like darker than the rest of my face.
Interesting.
But yeah, do you put makeup on your forehead?
I do. I put like a little bit. I put like a little bit right here, my middle of my forehead, and then I put like the bronzer, same bronzer and contour I put on my forehead too.
I recently bought a MAC liner for $20.
From where?
$25 from Ulta, because I kept seeing it online, and it looked like it would be my go-to shade, but I feel like it doesn't even last, so that was really sad.
Yeah, fuck MAC. Today me and Lisa are going to have a really good cheeseburger, and I'm so excited.
Guys, if you are in Chicago, or if you visit Chicago, go to Firefly Burger. Phenomenal, exquisite. They like inject cheese in the burger, and it just has everything I needed to have, like the right amount of spiciness.
So I had my third interview today for the same job, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for this job, but also, what the hell? How many interviews? What the heck? So they were saying that they're still in the process of interviewing more candidates. And they put me in a rolly chair, so I was kind of like rolling back and forth a little bit, but...
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I would get a little... Yeah,
that makes you look nervous.
But I was a little nervous. I couldn't help it.
Just gonna...
Don't put me in a rolly fucking chair when I'm nervous.
Did you have good posture?
I think so. I was thinking about my posture while I was doing it, so I think so. There's one guy, he's like British, and he was like, "Oh, how far away do you live?" He was like, "I bet not farther than me." Well, he doesn't live there, but he's like, where he's from.
Young?
No, he's older.
Ah, damn. I need me a British man. Yeah. Let's talk about how TikTok still doesn't have an update for
dating
comments on TikTok. Like, you comment a lot on TikTok?
Only sometimes.
I comment. That's my favorite thing to do on TikTok is comment on every single video I see, and sometimes they pop off, so I'll get a shit ton of likes, but I'll think it's my video, and then when I go to my notifications, it's my like.
Your comment likes.
And like, I'm trying to get rid of that. I don't like. I get it at the first day. I'm like, oh cool, it's getting likes, but then after that, I don't want to be aware of it any longer.
No, yeah, I hate when it's like it'll be like 5 likes, but it'll be like across 5 days, like 1 like per day, and I'm like, damn, I literally commented that last week.
I got feedback from my seller, the girl I sold to it, and she's like,
oh, what did she buy again?
What if she says, oh, she lied to me?
Lisette is a reseller, guys. She's gonna sell her ass on Poshmark and Depop.
Wait, I'm scared.
And
oh, she said, love, thank you.
Oh, let me see what she bought. Oh, that's cute.
Anyways, why is when my most liked comment is for Philly?
What'd you say?
And I said Philly's energy is unmatched, and it's like at 13K.
Wow. You know what? I commented on somebody's video that I really thought was gonna go off because it was so funny. You ever see like people say, "Oh, I've got eyebrow blindness."
Oh yeah.
And blush blindness.
Yeah.
And so this girl like purposely did her makeup bad, of course, and she was like, "Oh, what's my blindness?" And I was like, "Legally."
It was what?
Like legally blind. I thought that was really funny. Legally blind because her makeup was bad. Legally blind. That's what I was saying. She's fucking blind because your makeup looks like shit. She didn't like shit on purpose.
Did you get any likes?
No.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I agree with the community.
That was funny. Bitch, you can't see. No likes. Shit.
I just saw today on my TikTok too. I didn't know Denzel and Ricky had beef.
They're back together. I'm so excited. Beef? They never say, but they have a podcast too. It's called We Said What We Said. All of a sudden, no posts, no reposts, no nothing going on. Hopefully, they start back with the podcast again.
Yeah, they look so good.
They are, and they like are good friends. They just be getting into it all the time for no reason.
I think it's because they have strong personalities.
Yeah, both. And they're kind of like opposites in a lot of ways. Like Denzel's a little bit more like stern and like serious, and whereas Ricky is more like, "Hey girl, how you doing? Hi." Yeah.
I love when you do hi.
I'm glad they're back together. Love that for them. Hey, did you see that? So apparently, okay, so let me tell you actually this, the Cancel Podcast, right? Mm-hmm. I'm still subscribed to their fucking Patreon. Oh, they already charged me, so I might as well get my money's worth. They haven't posted in like 2-3 weeks, but they're supposed to post every single week.
Have they said anything about that? About...
Literally, no. Mm-hmm. They haven't said like, hey, but literally somebody commented on Tanda's TikTok and was like, hey, can we get something on the Patreon? We're paying fucking money for this shit. And she was like, oh, I'm just going to give everybody a refund for this month.
Oh,
but the refund is not, it's not really a refund because it only goes as a credit. Oh. So it's like a credit onto the account.
That's dumb. That's what you fucking get for subscribing in the first place.
Dude, what the friggity? But apparently people were posting on like Brooks and was like, hey, when are you gonna be back on the podcast? Or like people saying like I already bought money for the next tour because they already announced the tour, they already announced the dates, and they were like, I already bought a ticket. Are you gonna be there? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. So I guess she's gonna be there.
So they still have supporters. So you're still a supporter then?
Well, I wouldn't put that out there. Hey, don't post that. But like I said, I just think I was such a big fan of it that it's hard for me to just like let it go, even though she was being racist, and racism is out of pocket, out of line. But I don't know, it's still a part of my life, but I'm not a supporter anymore.
Tira is the most podcast obsessor I know.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day and why I'm obsessed with podcasts.
Wait, so let me give you an intel on what it's like living with Tierra. I hear her falling asleep to a podcast, wakes up to a podcast, is cooking to a podcast. Do you shower with podcasts? Oh, hell no. Too much talking. Just listen to music. Damn.
I don't want to hear no music. When I get in the car, podcast. When I go to bed, podcast. When I wake up, podcast. Got to. But I think it's because, let me tell you why. When I was younger, my dad, he used to be obsessed with like preaching, and he used to listen to like a lot of people just talking. Like even when he's driving, when he's doing stuff, he's listening to like a preacher. So I think that's where I got it from. Just that talking, I think it's just instilled in my brain.
Not a good enough reason for me.
Yeah, shit. Lisette has to listen to everything in 2-point speed because
oh, it's bad. It's bad.
She said it's 45 minutes long.
A YouTube video.
Just watch it.
Okay, YouTube videos are for short entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
It cannot.
No,
be
YouTube is long form.
Minutes.
Most of the podcasts I watch are on YouTube. Are you gonna watch It Ends With Us?
No.
Why? You don't want to see the drama of that movie? I just hate that she was like promoting it as if it was like some happy-go-lucky girl power movie when it's about.
Yeah, I just found out about the beef yesterday.
Yeah.
All of it.
She ain't shit. Sorry, hate to say it. Especially she's friends with Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is
I am so happy me and Tierra are both T Swift haters.
Haters.
I can't
Sorry.
stand her.
She sucks. She can't sing. She can't dance. She just gives money for no fucking reason.
Yeah, because she's white.
Because she's white. That's it. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, and her fans are like, I can't stand her fandom. They are the most annoying audience. Yeah, like, I just don't understand with her music. Like, it's so mediocre. Nothing special about it.
So mediocre. Literally, literally, I can say like the bop of like the back in the day. When did Shake It Off come out? I feel like I was bopping to that when it came out.
I was bopping to A Love Story. That's it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't even remember how that goes.
It's like every couple songs. Of course, some songs are gonna be catchy, but girl,
did you hear the new Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga?
I haven't heard it, but I heard it's
so good.
I haven't seen people like even making TikToks of, like with the audio or anything.
It's awesome. I love it. I feel like
I love Bruno Mars.
He never misses.
I would love to see him in concert.
Too. He's my the last on my bucket list for concerts is him, Frank Ocean, and Coldplay. I
would say mine is Bruno Mars, Adele. I want to see Adele so bad, but her tickets are so expensive. It's only in Vegas.
I keep seeing all these point of views from the Adele concert where nobody's singing the what's it called? Not the chorus, the other thing.
The bridge.
The bridge.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, louder.
You
haven't heard it?
No,
wait, I need to show you this because she sounds so funny. Because
I
like,
love Adele.
Nobody's singing it.
She sings so good. I feel like I would start crying at one of her concerts. She's underrated for sure.
Like,
Oh, I did see this.
You like her louder?
Wait, I saw it was a different girl, but it said like I'm carrying my whole section or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah.
so many point of views and everybody's like.
It's because I don't know those words either. I don't know what she's saying. I didn't know what she was saying in that part. I know this, of course, Rolling the Deep. Everybody knows, but that song, that part, I don't know.
You're gonna wish you
never had met me. What else?
Tears are gonna fall.
Okay, rolling in the deep. All right, period. Now you know. Now I know. I'm gonna be singing once I go. Yeah, hopefully I can catch her before I feel like she'll retire soon.
Adele is absolutely stunning.
She is.
Beautiful.
You think she'll keep like doing these venues for a while?
I don't know. Has she come out with new music?
She had her last album maybe like 2 years ago, and she's just been like performing like an Eras tour, mixing it up. But yeah, Bruno Mars. Hopefully Bruno Mars is not that dope, so we can see him again.
I think because, why hasn't he toured here? You know, I was really contemplating going to Mexico just to see him.
Damn, you love Bruno Mars that bad.
No, but like, I mean, it would be like...
No, it would have been good. Apparently, there was like a rumor going around that he had a gambling addiction. First, people were saying like he was like on hard drugs and gambling addiction, lost all his money, and just like was trying to like build himself back up.
I saw that, but I've seen somebody say that he denied the gambling thing.
Oh,
like
maybe
he's not, and that I meant to say. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Shout out to Bruno Mars though. Anything with AMP going on right now? I don't think so.
I saw Phantom is in living with them.
He moved out of that New York house that they were in.
Yeah, do you know why?
He said he didn't want to walk up the stairs. Phantom, what the hell? That's a bad reason. Just rough it like everybody else.
He said it was 5 flights of stairs.
And the elevator was broken.
And yeah, so he's like, and he was at the top floor. So he's like, if I want to go get a snack or leave, I'm going to have to keep going up these stairs. I was dead.
That was hilarious. That was so funny. Hey, did you see Lil Yachty crashing out? Literally, we were just talking about Lil Yachty the last
No, but I've seen that Ray is crashing. Oh, I haven't seen videos, but I keep hearing
what happened to
that
him?
He's crashing out. I don't know. That's all I keep hearing. No, but what happened?
Lil Yachty is crashing out because this girl who was like the main girl of the group that he made. Remember I told you he made a group? Mm-hmm. It's Caribou. She one day was just like, oh, Caribou's no longer in the Concrete Boys anymore. Everybody's like, wow, what's going on? What's going on? And then Caribou made a tweet. She was like, time will tell. I don't gotta say nothing. It's gonna all unravel by itself. Next thing you know, Lil Yachty he seemed drunk. I don't know what was going on, but he seemed like something was wrong with him.
He was live?
He was on live, Instagram live. And he was like, I wrote every single fucking song for Caribou. I gave her a fucking career. She did this, and that, and that. I'm like, Yachty, relax. Get off live.
So what happened? Why is she out?
He said that she was just like being disrespectful and just like not being appreciative of like, you know, him writing her songs and him like providing things for her and he was like, I let you live in my house for free. You didn't pay a single thing of rent, yada yada. He was just really going off. And I was like, Yachty, what's happening? Why are you on live?
Damn.
Yeah. I'm like, damn.
I saw after we had the conversation about Gio.
Mm-hmm.
She started coming up on my TikTok. And
she's with all the streamers right now.
She has beautiful eyes too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, give them some advice, Lisette. What do you have for them today? Oh, you said you had 2. Oh, shit. You said you had 2 of the last video. You got this.
You know, I heard, I was watching Kai Cenat shop in Chicago, or not Chicago, in New York. Mm-hmm. Did you watch that video? Mm-mm. Anyways, the world is yours. I don't remember.
What?
Something like the Kai was like, it's not gonna fit me. And he was just saying, yeah. Anyways, my advice is the world is yours.
Period.
It's your world. Live it how you want to. Everybody else is a side character
In your story.
Period. Yeah. Do it for the plot. My second one is somebody told me jalapenos burns calories, so keep eating.
Interesting. You know what I heard?
I think she was lying though. But
I wonder if it does. But I just saw someone say, I need to get some lemons for this. You have to drink lemon water in the morning as soon as you wake up.
yeah, I've tried that. It's disgusting.
Does it work?
I couldn't even drink the first cup. I don't know. I don't like it.
It's supposed to like make you feel better and like give you a good start to your day, help you with digestion, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try it out and I'll report back next week.
Yeah. I really need to you write down quotes?
No,
I need to start writing down quotes or something. I forget.
that's okay.
But what are you wearing? It smells good.
I'm wearing two perfumes. I'm wearing the one from Pink. It's like a pineapple scented one, and then I'm wearing the Ariana Grande one also mixed together. How about you?
I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing my own scent.
You know, sometimes I wear that one that you burns your skin, and I get a lot of compliments on it. I'm like, I wish it didn't burn my skin so fucking bad.
Wait, the one that here? It burns yours?
Sometimes it just like makes me a little itchy.
Oh my god, guys, my sister gave me this like sample of a perfume. I don't even remember the name of it. But I would put it like on my collarbone area, and it was like a roller. And like all of a sudden the next few days I started seeing like redness and I was itching so much, so it has to be that. And it was insane to me because I don't really have any allergic reactions.
Yeah, I started wearing it. People love the smell. It does smell good.
I mean, this was my sister.
It's just like a little bit too strong,
Yeah.
I think. Too much alcohol.
I'll let my sister know.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later. It's burger time.